Hello everybody and welcome for the matchup in Belarus between Confernce as we do travel away to Belarus to take on against Dynamo Minsk, and this will be a Europa Conference League matchup. Will be live here for this evening, and the two teams are ready for kickoff. Both teams are looking for a win here in the first Conference League game of the season of European football. And Dynamo Minsk, of course, are a team that always had, some good chance, of course, becoming Belarus champions now for the last 40 times in that league, but never been, let's say, the top team in European football as we all expect them to be. But as of for Confernce, however, they're a far better team in comparison to Dynamo Minsk, because we know that Confernce, of course, had some highlights, of course, playing European football in the past. And they want to try and do well in this competition again and progress further, of course, into the finals, hopefully by the end of this whole Conference League season. They can end up doing so in December of this year. But here we go, kickoff's underway, and let's get underway for the matchup between Dynamo Minsk and also Confernce in the matchup. And now Junior Firpo on the ball back here now. Now Alan Maximan, nice pass there now to Devan Williamos. Williamos has a shot and a save right there from the goalkeeper. Now be out for a throw-in right now for Dynamo Minsk. We'll have a throw-in here. The Belarus side from Belarus themselves. Obviously, Confernce actually had to travel all the way from Reglands all the way to Belarus for this game. I think a big journey. It takes actually at least 7 hours or 8 hours on the plane to get from Reglands all the way to Belarus for this game here for the Conference League here for tonight. And now here's to, again, won the ball back here now for Dynamo Minsk. Now lost it back now to Confernce. Now back for a throw now for Dynamo Minsk. A throw right there has been given all the way there to a header, bouncing back to another player there from Minsk now. And now all the way to Mlekevich. Now Mlekevich now lost the ball now to Junior Firpo, and now here's to Devan Williamus, now to Roman Verti. Now Verenti, now Roman Verenti pass the ball to Devan. Now Devan now has it passed maybe, and it's gone all the way to the goalkeeper. Very close, but now boot away there from Dynamo Minsk's keeper. And now Roman Valetri, now Wijnaldum. Now it's Maximan, and now pass there to Devan. Maximan shoots and it's blocked. And now it's going to be, it looks like now a corner in the matchup, by the way. A corner's being given. It looks like here from Confernce here, as I think it last contacted the defender, and now it'll be a corner in the game. And now Ray Gallus will take the corner here for Confernce here. Chance here could be. Clearance away there from Dynamo Minsk now. Now Junior Firpo. Now Jeffrey Wijnaldum. Now all the way now back the ball back here for Dynamo Minsk. Now the ball holds it. Lost it back now. Laporte won the ball back here for Confernce. And now is to again. Now Minsk now pass it. And could be a chance here for Dynamo Minsk to go forward here now. Now is Durar. Now Draham now. Chance here for Minsk to shoot maybe. And a goal for Dynamo Minsk. That's a massive goal, of course, in terms of Confernce, of course, to be behind here as the Belarus's Minsk off beating Confernce by 1-0. That'll be a big upset, by the way, if Dynamo Minsk gets the job done here in the first Conference League game of the Conference League, to have them maybe could beat them here tonight. It could happen in front of their fans here in Belarus here tonight. It could happen as Dynamo Minsk 1, Confernce 0 as we speak. And I've got to say the goalkeeper couldn't do anything about that, unfortunately so. And now it is going to be a goal here for Minsk. And now it's 1-0 to them in the matchup so far, as they take the lead in the Europa Conference League matchup here for tonight. Big shock in the cards, I've got to say there, for obviously Confernce to be behind like that. But there you go, that's football for you. And now all the way there past there for another player from Minsk now. And now all the way to Corzon. Now Corzon now. Now header. And that's going to be that for the end of the first half. And the score is the score as Dynamo Minsk 1, Confernce 0 at the break. We are back now for the second half, and here we go between Dynamo Minsk and Confernce in this match. And let's see how they can play in this second half. And now Ray Gallus now has a chance to cross the ball into the box here to Saint-Maximin. Oh! Alan Saint-Maximin had that last touch on that. A diving header from Alan Saint-Maximin, but that ball has gone wide out for a goal kick in the matchup here for Dynamo Minsk in the matchup. As Dynamo Minsk got themselves a goal kick. And a very, very tough night for Confernce, of course, to be behind here against a Farmers Club of the Belarusian side of Dynamo Minsk here in this Conference League first game of the groups. And now Junior Firpo. And now is Holnaz Artanio. Now Holnaz Artanio, okay. Now back to Minsk's defence here. Clears the ball away from danger. Header there slightly. And now Verenti now. Passes there to Saint-Maximin. And now Minsk there holds it, cover there. Clearance. And now all the way here to Diva now. Pass it to Ray Gallus to score, but that's gone wide again. The captain could have scored there for Confernce, but that's gone wide. That was a massive chance, of course, for Confernce to be, of course, level in the game. But that shot right there has gone wide. Massive chance though, massive breakthrough, but that's going to be definitely a goal kick here for Dynamo Minsk in the matchup. And now is Hatar will take the goal kick. And now Parkus now, head up. Now Wijnaldum. Now Devan Williamos. Now to Saint-Maximin. Now is Wilhelmos. Back to Saint-Maximin. Cutting through. Maximin scores! And it's finally, they've got themselves level in the match. That took them a while. It took them a long while. It did for Confernce to get themselves level in the game, and finally they've done it. They've finally done it in the second half as Alan Saint-Maximin strikes that ball right in the bottom corner, and Confernce are level in the game. And what a hit right there from Alan Saint-Maximin, and right in the bottom corner as well. It was absolutely terrific right there from Saint-Maximin, and now it's one apiece in the game. 1-1. And what a hit for that French forward right there of Alan Saint-Maximin right there. I've got to say, brilliant football from him. But it's 1-1 by the way, so it could be a draw going into this end of this match perhaps. But all the way to Gallus now. Now all the way there now to Corzon. Now is to Klimovic. And now all the way now to Makliev. Now Junior Firpo. Now Alan Saint-Maximin. Now back to the goalkeeper now, Hatar. And now is Borchiev. Now header there again. And now Artanio. Now to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum finds a pass there to Devan Williamos, and he scores! And now Confernce are finally in front for the first time in the game as Devan Williamos scores. And what a brilliant strike right there from the Regulan striker as Devan Williamos here puts the ball right past the goalkeeper without fail. What a brilliant finish right there from him as he timed it as well, nice and tidy right there to slot that ball home past the goalkeeper. And it is 2-1 to Confernce in the game, and a substitution right there for Dynamo Minsk in the matchup also. So 2-1 to Confernce in the match. And we are nearly over, by the way, in the game. Nearly over as we speak. But now here's back to Dynamo Minsk now. Header there from Laporte. And now here's to Roman Alvaltri. Now to Ray Gallus, couldn't get there though, unfortunately. And now Corzon. Great defending right there from Homer Satanio. Now Ray Gallus. And now Devon. And now we got, let's say, 3 minutes left of the game to go. 3 minutes left of the game to go. And Prantos are holding on for dear life on that 2-1 victory as we speak. Now Homer Satanio. Cross into the box here maybe. But Minsk's defence has been so brilliant in the back right there. But the whistle blows anyways. And Prantos do win here in Belarus as it ends Minsk 1, Prantos 2 in the first game of the Europa Conference League. And it's all been confirmed that a big win for Prantos puts us in 8th place, or 8th for Prantos, the only Regulans team in the Europa Conference League on match day 1. We are currently sitting in 8th place in the qualification positions to go into the round of 16. But there's only 5 games to go left of the Conference League group format until we find out we either play in the knockout playoffs or either in the top 8 to qualify and buy ourselves through into the round of 16 in of September in 9 months time. But we'll see you guys soon of Europa Conference League action as match day 2 will come in a couple weeks from now for Prantos, as we'll be at home in that match as we'll play against Omonia from Cyprus, and that match will be playing at home at the stadium of Prantos in a couple of weeks. But that's all we have time for here right now for the coverage here on RBC Sports, as Prantos got themselves a lucky win over Dynamo Minsk. But until then, from all of us here from the studio, have a very good night.